Hi, my name is Katie. What's your name?
Armando Lachia Jr.
Okay, so now that you just finished presenting, how do you feel about your project?
I feel pretty good about it because I pretty much know like what it was, and I kind of got more out of it, and I kind of really enjoyed it because it's the community that I really love to do, and I kind of like helping back to my community and saving lives.
How do you feel about them having the first year Islanders do this project?
It's kind of good, I guess. It's just like, well, you can see how the people learn and other stuff that you didn't think that it really existed, and just researching about it and learning more about it. It's pretty good.
Are you enjoying learning about other people's projects?
Yeah, because you get a sense of what they did, and new stuff that always appears every day, and well, like they say, you learn something new every day, and just seeing it, it's pretty amazing, the other stuff and different things that you wouldn't think you would see, like for a goth one and cheerleading and like other fraternities. I didn't even know that there was. So yeah.
With this big crowd, were you nervous about presenting your project?
To be honest with you, yeah, but after I did like the first two times, and I already got used to it, and I just kind of like went out there and just like, hey, it was pretty good, I guess.
Is there any advice that you have to people who would be presenting next year?
Just be yourself and try not to get that nervous, and just don't worry about it. Just practice at home, practice with a friend, and once you like already practice and you do it once, then you're already gonna kind of used to it, and just be yourself. That's all I got.
If you could change anything about your project or presentation, what would it be?
Nothing really. We'll just leave it the same way I had it. We'll just add a little bit more pictures of what like gruesome stuff that you can see and stuff, just to get a hint of the people that really know what the community is about and stuff. Well, that's pretty much it.
Okay, thank you for your time. Hi, I'm Katie.
Hi, I'm Natalie.
And what are you doing here today at the first year celebration?
I am gathering information and interviewing people for the next year Islanders.
Great. How do you like the presentations?
They're pretty interesting. Some have information, but it wasn't what I expected.
How so?
Well, I thought like a celebration was supposed to have like balloons and like food and stuff. And this is like information.
Are you enjoying this celebration of knowledge?
Yes.
Have you learned anything interesting that you might look further into?
Not really. I mean, a lot of them are about fraternities, so maybe like a sorority, maybe. But other than that, not really.
So, as a viewer, what would you like to see presentations on next year?
Maybe more information about what's actually going on at Time OCC, not so much about other like stuff, other topics.
So, what will you do with all the information that you gathered today?
I'm going to use my information for my project, and my triad for Miss Marquez.
And what is your project on?
It is about gathering information and explaining what first year celebration is about, and inviting the next freshmen to come.
Great. Is there any other information or advice that you'd like to give to people who are doing your type of project next year?
Don't procrastinate, because I haven't started yet. But put a lot of, I guess, gather more information, do explore more, and get more information.
Hi, I'm Katie Messa. What's your name?
Aaron Franco.
And when did you present?
Today from 11 to 11:30. Oh, should I say the date?
It's okay. What was your topic on?
Fraternities and how they affect gentlemen as well as the community.
And how are you involved with this topic?
I am a prospective member of Omega Delta Phi Fraternity Incorporated, so I have an inside view on fraternities and the Greek system.
Is that something that you enjoy?
Yes, it's made me a better person, and it's helped me through classes at A&M Corpus. So, yes, I enjoy it.
How did you like spreading the word about your topic to your fellow peers today?
Wait. It wasn't what I expected. I expected it to be a little more stressful and complicated, but it wasn't bad, and I kind of enjoyed it, getting the word out of fraternities and how they're not the stereotypical organization.
So do you feel confident in your presentation?
Yes.
Are there any changes that you would have made to prepare or on your actual presentation?
I wouldn't have procrastinated as much as I did. I feel like I could have had a better presentation if I would have dedicated more time to actually preparing and practicing for the presentation.
And what advice would you give to next year students who would be undergoing the same project?
Practice makes perfect, and don't procrastinate. It's not worth it, trust me.
Thank you for your time.
Peace out.
Hi, my name is Katie. What's your name?
Becca?
Great. So what are you doing here today?
We are presenting our ethnographies for composition.
Great. So your project includes a partner, correct?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So how was having a partner on this project?
It was probably harder than it should have been because he's really hard to get a hold of and he's really flaky, as you can tell that he's not here today, which is really important because I'm just standing here by myself like, hey, half of my project's not done.
Right. So in the event that you could choose again, would you choose a single project?
Yeah, I probably would do it by myself.
So what's your topic on?
The Ministry for College Students at First Baptist.
So how did you prepare for this project?
I mainly just went in and interviewed people because I'm actually part of First Baptist, so I went in and interviewed all my friends and I got their opinions on stuff and collected information through that, or I just sat and listened to the sermons and took notes that way.
Great. So did you gain any new information, any new perspectives on, the First Baptist Church of Corpus Christi doing this project?
Yes, I actually learned that they actually have a form of initiation. I thought if you just came in and were like, I want to be a member, they're like, okay, good. You have to actually be baptized beforehand, and it doesn't have to specifically be Baptist to be for you to be initiated. But I learned that, and that's pretty cool.
Great. So how did you pick this topic?
They were like, you just need first they said you had to choose a discourse community based on your second project, which mine was about healthcare, and I couldn't really interview doctors and have them tell me stuff because that's all confidential. So they're like, just choose whatever you want, and since I'm part of the church and it's easy to interview people that you already know, I just chose my church.
Great. So was it hard agreeing on a topic between you and your partner?
No, we already had our topics, and then we our professor grouped us up based on our topics. So people who had cars individually, they got partnered up. We got partnered up because we were doing ministry.
Great. So how did his information help you to learn and even improve on your information?
Since his was Catholic, I'm not Catholic, so I didn't really know that much about Catholicism. So learning that they have a completely different form of language than Baptist is really cool, and it really helped me build onto the differences in the different parts of Christianity.
Great. So what do you think you can take away from this project besides the new information that you learned?
Probably to not procrastinate, because I had to pull an all-nighter Monday night to write my essay and do the project, so that wasn't really fun. So probably to not procrastinate, and that if you actually make a project fun, you have to force yourself to make it fun, then it actually becomes pretty fun. So
great. So what, if any, advice do you have for people doing this next year?
Definitely pick something you like, and definitely get a partner that's reliable.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Hi, my name's Katie. What's your name?
Kimberly?
And what are you doing in the first year celebration today?
We're just presenting our projects. They're basically what we've been working on for like all fall semester.
Great. And what's your topic on?
Ours is on wind turbines versus airborne wind energy systems.
Oh, great. And how did you come up with this topic?
We basically worked as a group, and originally we decided like we were just looking through all these different articles and what kind of topics they are and what problems they had, and we basically went from there to figure out like what experiments had been done in order to solve the problems that they were looking for.
Great. And so how many other group members do you have?
I have 4 other group members.
Wow. And how was the experience working in this type of group project?
It was like I got to know these people, but like group projects aren't really my thing, especially since like most of the work was put on me, so I was like stressed the whole time.
So did you have a choice between like group project or like an individual project?
No, I didn't have a choice.
So do you think that's something that might be beneficial to change in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
Great. And so how did your first learning community help you to prepare for this project?
Well, in composition, that's where we did a lot of the research, and basically composition was research, and then we just presented what we had and developed it in seminar. So
Great. So without your first year learning community, how do you think your projects, would have differed?
I'm not too sure on that, actually.
Well, do you think that the first learning community was helpful in preparing?
Yeah, it was, because like mostly, well, the learning community I'm in consists of chemistry, composition, and seminar, but most of the work was done in composition and seminar. So
Great. So what advice do you have to your future freshman class?
to choose your partners wisely, definitely do that. The teacher will give you about a week to choose your partners, and you really need to get to know them before you choose on that first day.
Great. Thank you so much for your time.